What's up, Sushi Squad? We are back in more Trove, and today we're going to be talking about Luxion. Yes, that's right. The Dragon Idiot is here again today. He's here for 72 hours, so he's basically here for the weekend and is going to end up having various items. Let's see what they are. I don't know what they are. I'm sorry this video is a little bit late, but I'm on a little bit of a later schedule myself, so that's kind of why. But either way, I got other videos planned for today. Let's get into it. So, not bad. Just looking at it off the top of my head, I mean, these are okay. Most of all, like, these items suck, arguably. There's some ugh, I don't like any of these. But they're very, very rare. Some of these are really hard to get, like the Awesome Ball. You can't really get anymore. The Shooting Snowfest Star, I don't know why it's so expensive. Ay. But you can see that because I can't actually buy this or this repeatedly, it means that these are old event items that, of course, you can only end up getting like the one time, right? But we'll end up going through each of these. So the Shooting Snowfest Star is actually a Luxian specific item. I thought it was an event item. Huh. Gives you 100 mastery, but still 100 dragon coins is pretty brutal. But then again, we're literally looking at this mount right here, which is 90 dragon coins, and probably doesn't give nearly as much mastery. This mount is, I don't know, it's okay. You're kind of gliding on this little star. It kind of looks a little bit painful. It's a little weird, honestly speaking, but it is a gliding mount. So that's kind of cool, I guess, because it's a shooting star. In a weird way, it really reminds me of like Mario RPG, which, I don't know, Legend of the 7 Stars or whatever. I don't know. It's not a great thing. It's okay. And then there's going to end up being the Pedigree Rat. So this is another Luxian. Oh, this is this one. Luxian exclusive rat. Yeah, so you know how there's like a bunch of different rat mounts in the game for whatever reason. I don't know why the devs just randomly decided one day, hey, let's do rats as a theme. Like dogs and cats, okay, I get it, but why is the next one rats? Anyways, this is going to end up being the Luxian specific one, which I don't know, man. I don't get it. He kind of waddles around and it's kind of gross and strange, and it's just, I don't know. I don't really have any appeal for like rats or anything, but this one's just got like, it's a pack rat, not a pedigree pack rat. It's just all he's got like is a whole bunch of garbage on him. Okay, cool. Then there's the sun touched Shimmerwing. That's hard to say. This is yeah, this is an event item. It's weird that it shows an allies and event, but either way, it gives 9% magic damage, 30 magic fine, intelligent and highly magical. There may be more to this creature than meets the eye. Nah, not really. That's kind of all there is to it. This is also when they, so you know how more recently, like we've had allies rather be bigger, so that players could actually, you know, see them. This is one of the old school allies, so it's still kind of microscopic. Can barely see this little thing. I mean, it looks cool and all, but it's, I don't know, it's a moth. I know it's supposed to be a butterfly, but it looks like a moth to me. Then there's the roller Caterpoler. Now, like I had mentioned, this bad boy costs 90 dragon coins and is going to end up only giving you 50 magic fine. It's kind of cursed just because it is a rolling mount, which is kind of hilarious because it just, I don't know, like, I always picture this poor caterpillar being in pain, and thus is why I low-key kind of like this, just because causing pain towards things in video games brings me massive delight. That sounds weird, but I specifically said in video games, not in real life. And then there's going to end up being the Awesome Ball. I don't know why it didn't type it out. So the Awesome Ball, this is a weird one, because this is an old store item. Like super old, okay? To the point I don't even think it's in the store anymore, actually. But 60 dragon coins for the same amount of mastery as the rolling mount, and generally speaking is going to be very, very expensive for sell or for sale, like selling it on the player market, because this thing only comes once in a blue moon. It is very, very rare. Used to be in the store, as I mentioned, not anymore. But this is something that if you want to invest your dragon coins into something to sell, I would recommend the Awesome Ball. There's not even any reason why people like this specifically. Like, I remember even back in the day, like, this was a mount that is so old. This was in the store when I started playing Trove. That's how old this thing is. And that's why people kind of covet it. Even though I always hated it. I never understood why it was even a thing. That said, it's funny when you think about something like this was officially in the Trove store. Instead of nowadays, you know, it's all this like dark, serious stuff. Like, there's barely ever anything that's kind of comedic. There's a few things that are kind of funny, but nothing that's like straight up goofy like this. So I don't know. I just think it'd be cool if they added more things like this. But for whatever reason at the time, Trove was obsessed with this awesome bowl skin or whatever, because there's even like a face style that looks the exact same and so on and so forth, right? But anyways, moving on to the last few items. So the Luxian style stash, you can only buy 5 of these per Luxian visit, 15 dragon coins each. Basically 15 dragon coins equals 1 mastery. It's pretty gross, because if we go to the style section, you know, there's hats and weapons and so on and so forth, and you see all these different categories, right? So what the Luxian style stash does is it's going to unlock a random seasonal event, pinata, or Luxian equipment style specifically. Okay, so it's only within those specific categories, and even then only if you don't already have the items, which generally speaking you're not gonna want to buy them. They're just kind of a ripoff. And then he's selling 10 Bell Brilliance, which would be awesome, except he's selling 1 Bell Brilliance for 25 dragon coins each. Are you serious, devs? Like, that is absolutely ridiculous, dude. 25 times 10, 250 dragon coins just to end up getting 10 Bell Brilliance. That barely even gets you anything for what this resource is. Like, this is one of those items where it just goes to show that the devs don't play their own game, because they have no idea how to value these items. Because these Bell Brilliance, like, maybe if it was 25 dragon coins to buy 10, okay, then I could consider it. But for 1, it's like, bruh, do you have any idea how much Bell Brilliance you need to end up even crafting the gem augmentation items, let alone to have a significant enough amount of gem augmentation items that you would even get your gems like augmented? Like, it pisses me off. This is just stupid. So anyways, then there's the Golden Hoard Dragon Soul lastly, which is going to end up giving you tons of mastery, because it's going to end up unlocking all of these different categories, which gives you tons and tons of mastery and gives you various rewards. So first you get the helmet, then you get an ally, which is actually a pretty good starting ally. Then you end up getting a mount that can't fly, a bunch of auras for your weapons and hat, a dragon mount that can fly but it can't shoot, and then you get the dragon stats, as well as another aura, and then the final one, which is the only one that we're going to end up showing you guys today, which is the fully maxed out Luxian dragon. So this is going to end up being the one that can not only fly, but it can also end up shooting fireballs. And I mean, it's, you know, it's cool. It's way better than Caruxian, right? Like, at least this one's got some unique video effects, and the dragon itself has an impressive wingspan, and it's just, everything about it is kind of cool. Like, I remember when Luxian was first in the game, and slowly but surely we were gaining the Luxian dragon, and it was, I don't know, it was kind of a big deal, right? Whenever everyone ended up getting this guy, because he's so extremely time gated. It's ultimately going to cost you 400 dragon coins to get the dragon, but it's not going to cost you any other resources. You know, that depends entirely on your own opinion, whether or not you think that that's a better option or a worse option than it costing less dragon coins but more of other items. But the point is, you can only buy 15 dragon coins per Luxian's visit, and he's on a bi-weekly schedule, which means he's here this weekend, next weekend's Caruxian, and then the weekend after that is Luxian once again. So you need 100 dragon coins out of this guy. I wish that the devs would actually be able to adjust, like maybe unpopular opinion, I think that it's kind of annoying that once they set something up in Trove, they just leave it regardless of player complaints, you know, because I don't know, maybe it's just me. I think he should sell 25 Dragon Souls per visit, because that would still end up taking an absurd amount of time to get the fully maxed out dragon, but at least it would be something a lot more, you know, achievable. I don't know, especially considering all the other dragon coin items. But anyways, who cares about my rambling? Thanks for watching, really appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed. Smash like, sub for more, buy the merch you want to support the channel, and have a wonderful day, ladies and gentlemen.